is one of our really vets for 35 years in Ecolab, and then Kelvin. So basically we already installed all the system on the for you to use. So this is completely automatic right now, the way we set it up. So what I need from you guys probably is a little bit more input on the loads that you'll be doing. But if you see right now here, the machines in the cycles, I'm gonna start with the cycles. In the cycles, I put sheets, I put white and color. In the towels, I put white and colors. In the, then I put the bathrobe. Then I put power pack. This is anything that's stained, goes in a special cycle, so it's there. And then the seventh would be new linen. So this is all the cycles you have right now here. Now we could do whatever cycle you want. If you have a specific need, right now you have colors and white. So you could balance with that. And new linen, anything that comes new that is a first wash should always go on new linen. The reason is this: when it comes from the fabric, it comes with a special coat to avoid stains, right? So if you put it in any cycles that have chlorine, it's gonna turn yellow. A yellowish, maybe gray when it comes out of the dryer. So we want to avoid that first wash going through any cycles with bleach. So, and then when you operate this area here, one of basics on laundry is we're gonna separate all clothes. So we're gonna put sheets on one side, we're gonna put, towels, the bathrobe, whatever type of linen you'll be washing should be first separated. Number two, colors. Whites would be different cycle than colors. That's another thing you'll be doing here. So basically, and then loading the machine. There's a very important aspect on loading the machine is that you want to have here the correct load. If it's overloaded, you would have a lot of stains because it's not going to be doing a mechanical action. The clothes is not going to be, just doing that mechanical action and cleaning. So it's going to just be turning and turning. It's going to drain the water, did nothing. So at the same point, if it's underloaded, that you just put two sheets and then you want to wash it because there's emergency, that's not going to have a great wash either, because same thing, it's not going to have that mechanical action, the weight of the clothes banging to each other to be cleaning. So the right way to load the machines is you're going to be loading the machine completely in the front, and then you're going to be leaving, we always say like a football space on the top. So that means that you would have a little space on the top when it starts getting wet. The clothes, like if you're the management and you're passing by here, a very easy way to identify if the people are loading correctly is that if this is a clock, you want to see your clothes coming down from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock. It's going to have like a download your clothes here. When it goes on reverse, you're going to see exactly the same thing from 1 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So you're always going to see that the clothes coming down like that. That's a good mechanical action. If you come in and you see this coming down from 1 o'clock to going down all the way to 6 or here to 7, so that means that it's underloaded. At the same time, if you see the clothes going around and around and you don't see that little slope, it's overloaded. And any of those two would make stains. So this is only a 65-pounder machine, so it should be pretty easy to fill it up with sheets and with whatever clothes you have. If you do not have enough clothes and you want to mix, always mix this. Never mix different colors. Always whites, always colors. You should not mix different type of linen, but if you have to, because let's say it's the last load of the day and you don't have nothing else, so then you could do it. My recommendation always is whatever has a lot of cotton, like towels, like the bathrobes, wash it in a different cycle than the sheets, because the towels has a lot of cotton, absorbs a lot of water and a lot of the chemicals. The sheets, mainly polyester, with a few mixes, so it won't absorb that much water. So always, I would say try to divide the linen, but if you can't, so just do your best, always colors and whites. But for the rest, you have here, the only thing you'll be doing, my equipment on the back works completely automatic. The way the machines are programmed, as I went through with you here, these cycles, let's say that suddenly you have new linen, right? New linen is cycle 7. Or you came in and you have white sheets. So the only thing you have to do is load it, leave that little bit on the top there, close the machine here, you just hit start. That's the only thing you have to do. After you hit start, my equipment is going to identify the cycle that it is, and it's going to get the chemicals that it needs automatically. So your only responsibility with my chemicals on the back, it has an alarm. When the alarm says here that it's empty, it's going to come in a red screen, and it's going to come empty, it's going to say detergent. So you're going to read here, this is your first detergent, product 1, second is your bleach, third is your salt. So basically, you just take a new capsule, put it here, it's completely solid, so it won't be so, whenever this is coming out, it's going to come out empty. So you just take out the cap, put it here, that's it. Right now it's backwards because I'm trying the equipment and I'm not spending the products, right? So my equipment is totally automatic. You should have nothing to do here with the system, with the exception of changing the products when it's empty, one for the other. It's color coded, so it's red detergent, yellow bleach, and green your rinse. So basically, we just ran through the process of your laundry. The only thing that I would add is when sometimes it's very important for us to have this floor completely clean. The reason is if you bring a clean bathrobe, customer use it a few minutes, completely clean, we just have to wash it. We want to be sure that you don't have no stains on the floor, because then whatever they throw on the floor is going to get stained, right? So we want to avoid that. So the same way, whenever the people are doing, let's say the massage room or whatever they're doing over there, they got to be sure that wherever they put the towels or wherever you put the sheets, you want it in a basket, not in the floor. You don't want nobody to be standing on it. Those things are very difficult to take out. If you're using carts, you want to be 100% sure that the wheels on the carts never goes over the clothes. Because if they do, probably you're going to lose that piece of linen. Because this is extremely difficult to take out. It's like a very dark black. You're going to see the line crossing. So, you know, laundry does not start here. Laundry starts wherever you're using your linen. So, you know, it's a process where we could train the people here, but we got to be sure that whoever is working on the different areas with the different linen knows how important it is to not, you know, let it go to the floor or stain it with any extra stains. So that's, you know, those are little things that helps a lot the final results here in the laundry.
So,
any question you may have?
I do have a question.
Okay.
So we're going to do laundry service for our members. So meaning they're going to throw their exercise clothes in a bag, and we're going to take it, launder it, put it back in their locker. Is there a specific cycle we would need for like gym clothes, shorts, t-shirts, things like that?
That would be more, we're speaking about personal, right?
Yeah.
Would it be maybe colors?
I think there would be a combination of probably
Okay,
colors.
I could add a cycle that says personals white and personals colors. That means that, and this is a very light wash. It's not going to be that aggressive. It's more sweat that they're using, having that much stain. So I could add those 2 cycles before I leave.
So a question would be, what's likely to happen is they're going to throw all of their stuff in a bag. It could be color, it could be a combination of colors and whites. Is that okay?
Well, that would be okay only if you wash it in color.
Okay.
If you wash it in white, those color linens are going to get damaged.
Yeah.
So I would recommend separating them, because you just, even if you use regular detergent, if it's a brand new shirt, I have had examples, red shirts that I have put with whites by mistake at home.
They're pink.
And suddenly I have few linen turning everything red without bleaching. Just because it stains, it just, the color of the fabric from the factory just comes out. So I can't guarantee that a color cycle won't, harm or stain the whites. But you could try it. You could try it if it works great.
Okay.
Well,
so-
chances are the whites are going to come out dingy after time
pink
anyway.
or-
They're not.
Well, and that's another thing. The white will not
stay
what
white.
helps the whites is the bleach, right?
Right.
Because you won't identify when you look at it any type of stains.
Right,
so
right.
That's,
You would recommend 2 separate bags?
Separate 'em.
yes, it would be. Yes, it would. For your laundry, that's always the best recommendation.
And that was,
One-
if you have a mix, like a shirt like that, the default would be color.
The default would be color if it's mixed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise bleach
But
is
the
going
white
to go.
stain won't get, as white as they should because it don't have bleach. So it depends on what you want to do. But I'll leave you the 2 cycles. I'm going to put personals, white personals, color, and that way you can just identify whatever.
But then that's going to be the same case scenario, right? They're going to have full loads.
For the clothes?
Right, when they're doing a personal wash, they're not going to be able just to wash one person's gym shorts or one.
If you can and need, so you're using more water, same amount of detergent for 1 or 2 pieces only of linen.
So to be clear, we're going to rent 150 lockers that will include the laundry service. And so there will be substantial loads that we'll be doing. for
So
most
how are
of
the
them.
clothes identified? With their locker number or something? Each
On the
piece
laundry
is.
bag. Yep. So you put it in a laundry bag, it would have your locker number on it, and then you would just throw it in the towel bin along with everything else.
What about the clothes themselves? Once all these clothes get put in the wash, how do you know which ones go back in what
So
bags?
they'll be numbered.
In
with-
each
with the
item of
locker.
clothes.
On the laundry bag. So the laundry bag will be numbered with the person's locker number.
Right.